Hi, JD here. I just wanted to go once again through the JDBOStrategy, which have been testing for the last week and with very good results. What I want to go is I want to go directly to the chart, and I want to show you what I'm using right now as a strategy. This, let me tell you, this is just for binary options, and I'm using a broker which allows me to choose my time between 2 minutes and 60 minutes, and I normally use 15 to 30 minutes in my trades. I'm gonna put below the video here the link to, if you want to go and have a check on this broker. It's quite interesting that there is a lot of scams and schemes also that let you lose money and will push you to lose money. I've been testing a couple of other brokers, and I haven't felt quite comfortable as I have felt with this one. And I have a new broker that I'm testing right now, which I'm not going to disclose right now, but it's working pretty good. Now, what about the strategy? The strategy is simple. I use TradingView.com charting platform or software or whatever. It's a very good platform. I use it in conjunction with my binary broker, which I can't hide that from you. I can't. It's binary.com. If you want to help a little bit, I'm gonna leave the link down below the video. Anyway, I'm using this. It's based on a 15-minute chart. I'm using this chart to have about 8 different currencies open, and right now I just wanted to show you this since I closed this trade earlier on, and I want to show you this. So what's about the strategy? Well, first of all, what about the indicators? The indicators I'm using is the Carl Trend filter, which if you go here and you click, you can find this by typing Carl. It's the Carl Trend indicator by Lazyver, which I have here as a favorites, and this you can find it down. Well, you just type Carl and you will find that as a Carl Trend indicator. That's this one here. This is this indicator here, which you see with the red dots and green dots. And next indicator, it's called Squeeze, also by Lazy Bear. If you go to the indicators window and you type Squeeze, click enter, and then you see that the very first is the Squeeze Momentum indicator by Lazy Bear, and that's exactly this one here. That's exactly this one here. And the trigger indicator is this one. It's called I'm sorry. Let me show you that. You can find it here when you type WT underscore LV. It's not that. It's the wave trend indicator by Lazy Bear also. That's the name, wave trend indicator. So you can type wave trend if you want, wave trend indicator, and there you have it. Indicator, wave trend indicator by Lazy Bear. Not the oscillator, but this the indicator, wave trend. Anyway, you can just type WT, and that will bring you here to the wave trend oscillator. I'm sorry, it's the oscillator. It's the oscillator, the correct one. And that will show you this indicator here. Okay. Now, what you want at the very beginning, the rule will be that you want this, and let's do this, rules for call trade. That means going long. Call, it's going long. So for a long trade, you want the very first thing you want to have, it's the coral indicator. Coral indicator must be in this case, must be in green. That's the very first. Okay, that's the very first rule. Second rule that you want to have, it's you need to have the squeeze indicator in red, in the red zone, or let's just say it, I'm sorry, it's in green. It's in green. You want to have that in green. Okay, the last thing, which is gonna be the trigger. The trigger, it's the wave trend indicator, or the wave trend oscillator must, the green line must cross the red indicator, the red line. The red line. Okay, if you don't have the previous two, you cannot have the third one. So you cannot go into a trade without the first two variables that have to be, per se, on. I mean, happening. So you want to have the coral trend indicator in green dots. Then you want to have the squeeze indicator in the green. Okay, and then you're looking for the green line crossing up the red line. That's the very first. Those are the rules for the call or long trade. Then you go for a 15 to 30 minutes, and what you want to do, it's you want to choose 15 minutes if you're trading in a high and volatile hours during the market, and you want to go 30 minutes or even to 45 minutes if you're trading hours when the price and market does not move that fast. Okay, so let's see this example here. Right here, let me just, I don't know if I can find that. Just a second. Can't remember which is the arrow. Okay, this one here. You see this one right there crossing. You see that? That's crossing of the green line is crossing up the red line right there. And why we wanted to go long in this trade, because you have the green here and you have the coral trend line, green dots, so that allows you to go long. I took that trade. Let me just show you that. That's binary.com, and it's loading. Well, as soon as it loads, it's gonna let us know. So you want to have these three variables compliant for you to go long. So the first, it's an easier way to trade, and it's also a strategy that it's very easy to trade. You just do this for binary options. So let me show you that. Okay. Never. Okay, let's go there. This is my account. Alright, let's go to the profit table. I've been doing some this is my testing account, so that's why I show you this without any hesitation. I've been doing some tests, and I always end using the 15 to 30 minute trade with this strategy. Let me tell you that you cannot make money using the 5 ticks or 60-minute trades. At least not for me. I haven't found any strategy that really gives you consistency in time trading lower time frames. But anyway, I've been doing some tests and whatever. So the trade that I took is the very one I just show you. Is exactly this trade here. It was in the AUD USD. That's the Aussie dollar. And I took this trade here, as you can see, with the Aussie dollar. The purchase price was $16, so I expected to make 31.77 cents. And if you can see this trade here, it expired in a green, so it was an ITM or in the money. And let me show you the chart. By the way, the entry spot was 0.72958 and the trade closed at 73.024. So let's see the chart here that explains. This is a real account. It's a real money account, as you can see here. So it's my testing account. So anyway, I entered this trade today. Well, this is 7:09 GMT, and the price was 0.72959. Let's go back to the chart and see that. Here was the cross. So let's establish the line, a horizontal line here. Right there, right at the price that we entered. It was 72.79 right there. As you can see, the price was confirmed to go to cross this cross. We have it here, as you can see here in this zone. When I put my cursor here, minus 53, it's higher than 35 right there, minus 35. We are you can't see that price, I'm sorry. This is the correct one. It's 38.32. that was the green line, and the red line was at 35.06. so at that point, I was confirmed that the green line was above the red line, and I had my green squeeze. I have my green dots in the coral indicator. So that's been said, you can go ahead and pull the trigger. I said, okay, since this is a time that it was 1 p.m. my time, and I said price is not doing that much, so I'm gonna go for a 30-minute trade, and that's why I chose that 30-minute. If you can see here, we entered at it was the entry time was, let's see the table, 9:58. I'm sorry, I'm one tick, is 9:58. So that was right there, and the exit spot was 73.024. So let's go ahead and put another one. 73.024. That was 73.024. Let's go all the way there. 24 right there. So this was an ITM trade. It was a very good trade. As you can see in the chart, let's go back to the chart. Price moved. Oops, what happened? Okay, there we go. Price, since we entered the trade, we went most of the time above, so many times this would have closed, we probably would have 80% have closed in the money, but we had a couple of minutes that we were below our entry point, so we would have lost. That's why I chose 30 minutes. As you can see, we closed here at 73.023, and the trade was in the money. We made this money. As you can see, 15 minutes are making money here, 30 minutes are making money. Those are the ones that make money. So do not be this was a test on the random 25 index. So I was testing this. This is a strategy. So I'm gonna make this my primary strategy for 2016, and I know I'm gonna make money with this strategy. So those are the rules for the call or long trade. As you can imagine, going short or put trades are totally the opposite. So that's the rules for going long. Let's go for short trade. That's gonna be hard since this currency have been trending up. This is not valid. Even if the green line crossed down the red line, we had green here and we had green here, so that wasn't a valid trade, not until you've developed all the confidence using this strategy. So I can show you how you can trade that, but not now. I mean, I have a variation of this strategy, but the one which I'm making money, it's the one we are talking right now. So that wasn't a valid trade. Let's wait this to load. All this is going up. What I'm gonna do probably, I'm gonna look for, okay, let's go for the euro dollar right here. This is earlier in the morning, 7 in the morning my time, so that probably was the news, so I won't choose that one. Let me wait for an old thing. Used kind of Canadian. I don't like that. Anyway, you have one here. This it is not decided, so, but anyway, you have red dots here. You are here in the no zone and green crossing down the red line. So that, if you would have entered here, I'm sorry, if you would have entered here for a 15-minute, that would have ended ITM. If you would have entered a trade for 30-minute, it would have ended ITM too. So that's a good one. But let's find one that complies with everything here. This is early in the morning. It's I'm sorry, it's late at night, 7:30. So probably would have traded this for 30 to 45 minutes. But here you have the cross. The cross occurred here. Right there, it was confirmed. That was your candle that confirmed trade. You have red dots here. You have red squeeze, green line crossing down the red line. Time to make money. Okay, you enter here at the end of this candle, so you would have entered here at 39.525 and put this trade for 30 minutes. So this would have been the first candle with 15 minutes. It would have entered ITM if you would have chose 15 minutes, and 30 minutes if also ended in the money. So those two are examples on how to trade this. I have a variation of this strategy which only says divergence between these lines and between the squeeze, In there you can also trade this, but that's for an advanced course which I'm going to publish to the YouTube channel and to my website, which you can visit. I have to update that, and I hope I can do a very work this 2016. So anyway, so this is what I'm talking about the divergence, which probably I'm not gonna talk about that this time, but just to point that out. Here you have this point, and we have this one here, but look at this down here. So that's a divergence. Crossed, this is higher than this is higher low. This is a lower low, so that's divergence. This is telling you that you can trade that for a very short period of time. That would go to 10 to 20 minutes. It's a different time. That's why I'm going to talk about this in another video. But what I wanted to show you is the strategy, the main strategy, which it can make money for you. Here is another one, green, and you have to see the time here, but the first time that crossed, it was here, it was in the green. 15 minutes would have ended ITM. Next time it was this, since that didn't count because there is a rule for where to choose that. Probably this was New Year's Day, so that wouldn't count anyway. That's my strategy, the JDBO strategy, for 15 and 30 minutes as expiries on binary options. I hope this can help you in some way. If you have any questions, or if you want me to explain a little bit more and go deep in something that you want, just please type in the comments or drop an email, and I'm just willing to go ahead and help you out. Appreciate your time to see in this video, and lucky 2016.